Hello and welcome to my garden. Yep, and today I just wanted to kind of show you almost everything I have growing outside right now at the end of June. These are my greenstock vertical towers. I have 6 of them. This one has all peppers in it. It's 30. The first one just had like tomatoes and eggplant and some herbs. Um, all of these original towers have some peppers in them. Some I tried every other, some I did every pocket. Each tower has 30 planting holes in them, except for these right here. These have 42, and they're mostly herbs. Some sad looking strawberries, as you can see. Um, some flowers. I really like putting flowers in there. Some green beans, basil. I always put a lot of basil in the towers, and there's a really lanky looking pepper. I'm still learning which flowers are a little too big for the towers or a little difficult to manage. Most have been pretty good. Even if they get too long, they just kind of flop over and they still look pretty. This is the tower with the 30 peppers. Some of them look a little rough, not gonna lie. But I think it's okay. It's mostly just cosmetic damage to leaves and stuff like that. So, not an actual problem. As you can see, they're still putting out peppers. Some of them are. This is the Winnemulata, which has a bird nest in it. So, Mama Bird is out at the moment while I'm filming this, but she comes back pretty regularly. As you can see, some of the peppers are ripening. Not a whole lot. I had hoped that the peppers in the tower would produce and ripen faster than the ones elsewhere in the garden, just because they have a smaller space for the roots to grow, and I just assumed that they would be quicker. So far, that hasn't really been the case. We'll see as the season continues. Now we're kind of into the side yard. I'm getting a lot of peppers on these plants that are here in these grow bags. These are 7-gallon grow bags. Most of these are pretty quick varieties. Some of them were planted later. This one in particular is just now getting flowers, but it was slower to be transplanted out. This one's loaded with peppers. It's a daddle, or that's what I was told. I actually have 3 of these plants that I started from seed, and all of them have different looking pods. So I don't actually have a clue what I have. These are shishitos. Some of them are drying out on the plant. Don't really know what's going on there. Here we have jalapenos and some poblanos in the back. Sometimes I'm lazy and I put multiple peppers in the same bag. These are 15-gallon grow bags, so a little bigger. The tomatoes I'll just kind of get randomly tied to my fence. It works out pretty well. They are obviously sun stressed, but the peppers handle it a lot better. So it's kind of an experimental one. We'll see. It's supposed to be kind of a sooty red with a stinger, but I just like the plant. Here's my tomatillo wall, I guess. There's 4 plants in there. And giant sunflower that has really been torn up by the bugs. Moving on to the 4 raised beds that I have. Most of these front 2 are flowers. There are a few peppers in the back that you'll see, but I just wanted something pretty to look at outside my window. These are straw flowers. I love how they feel like paper. They're like almost fake feeling. But yeah, I have a lot of, this is Tithonia, some zinnias, African daisies, gomphrena, bunch of stuff, marigolds. These peppers, most of them are quicker ripening. You can see that one has some sun damage on it just because these don't get any shade from the shade cloth. Unfortunately, it doesn't reach. So I'll have to set up something a little different next year, but for now they're on their own. I think they'll be okay. Tomatoes mixed in there. And this pepper has so many flowers. I don't know what I'm going to do if it actually produces that many peppers. I doubt it will, though. A lot of them have been falling off just because it's been so hot. I was excited about this one because I thought it was ripe, but I'm pretty sure it just has bug damage on it. Because that would be kind of crazy if it ripened that much faster than all the rest. Most of these are just starting to put pods on, just little ones. This is kind of my habanero Scotch bonnet area. I'm not really sure which is which because they all run together, but they are labeled down there somewhere. This plant's just sad. I don't know what happened to it. It's supposed to be a Fatali. It might just be dead. I'm not sure. It is growing, just slightly. There's the squash. It's kind of overrunning all the peppers in the area and squishing them out of the way. This is my pockmark orange. I'm pretty excited about this one. I bought the seeds because I thought they looked cool. Can't say I love the growth habit of this plant. It just sent out a bunch of little weak stems, so we'll see about that one. There's a poblano that also kind of looks like it has bug damage and it's not ripening normal. And we got some weird leaves. This is a basil plant that the bees are completely obsessed with. They like this one more than any of the others. So far, anyways. So that's been really nice. Sleepy bee. These peppers here in the middle, most of those are younger than the other peppers, which is surprising because they've actually caught up pretty well. They're larger than I would expect. Most of these were started from seed in mid-April, so really fast. It goes to show how much better they grow when they can be outside pretty quick and get some real sun. A couple in the back there were purchased from the nursery. I didn't start those from seed. Dog. Yes, here's my other daddle pepper with different looking pod, of course. The other one's actually an upright producing plant, which is even stranger. So I'll be curious to see what they turn into. These are padrones. They're about to get ripe. Excited about those. Some of these plants over on this side of the bed just get taller and taller and don't really seem too interested in producing. I don't know if it's because they're being shaded out a little bit by these flowers I put here. I planted these bigger flowers on this side to help kind of block the sun during the heat of the afternoon, which I think has helped. I guess it's hard to tell when you're just doing imprecise science, but it has caused, like, this is a poblano, and it's, I don't know if you can tell, but it's about twice as big as the poblano in the other bed, and with fewer peppers. So I'm not sure. This is a really short shishito, so maybe it's just kind of random how tall they want to be. So I tried to show you some of the pods. A lot of them are still not quite there yet, so I think there'll be more to show you later. And then, of course, some of the plants like this one are overachievers and just put out a ton of peppers. One of mulata back there, another one. That one has a lot of peppers in various stages. This one's always such a pretty plant. I like looking at it. I don't necessarily love eating the peppers, but that's okay. This one is trying to break through the squash mess. It's at least getting enough sun to keep growing a little bit. It's one of my mystery peppers. I have no idea what it is, but the peppers are tiny, tiny. Don't know what I would do with them. This one's also getting crushed by another squash plant. I knew I shouldn't have planted them in this bed, but I did anyways. And this is the last of it. So thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. See ya.